November 1957, Levelland, Texas. It was a cool, windy evening in the small West Texas town of Levelland. The vast, open plains stretched endlessly. The sky above, dotted with stars. Life was quiet, hair-cotton farms, friendly folks, and not much excitement. But that night, the routine peace of Levelland would be shattered by a string of eerie encounters that remain unexplained to this day. Chapter 1. The First Encounter. Around 10:30 p.m., Pedro Saucedo, a farm worker, and his friend Joe Salaz were driving down Highway 116 when they saw something strange. A blue flash lit up the sky, and moments later, a torpedo-shaped object appeared overhead. It was about 200 feet long, glowing with a bluish hue, and emitting a loud roar. Then, without warning, the truck's engine died. The headlights went out. Pedro and Joe jumped from the truck, terrified. They dove into a ditch as the object passed over them. As it vanished into the distance, the truck suddenly roared back to life. Pedro reported the incident to the local sheriff, but his story sounded too wild to be believed. That would change fast. Chapter 2. A pattern emerges. Just an hour later, a man named Jim Wheeler reported a similar event. He was driving when he came across a glowing, egg-shaped object sitting on the road. As he approached, his car engine failed. The object lifted into the air and shot away, and just like that, his engine restarted. Within the next 2 hours, Levelland police received more than a dozen reports from terrified citizens. Drivers all around the area described nearly identical experiences: a glowing object, sudden vehicle failure, and then after the object vanished, their vehicles working as normal. Truckers, students, even a local preacher all described the same thing. Sheriff Weirclem and several deputies investigated in person. While they didn't witness the object themselves, they found scorched marks on the pavement and disturbed vegetation at reported sighting locations. Chapter 3. The government arrives. The next day, news of the incident spread like wildfire. Reporters flocked to Levelland, and so did investigators from the U.S. Air Force. The case was quickly added to Project Blue Book, the military's official investigation into unidentified flying objects. But despite the number of credible witnesses, the Air Force concluded that the sightings were caused by ball lightning or electrical storms, even though the night had been clear. Most locals didn't buy the explanation. Chapter 4. Legacy of the Levelland Lights. The Levelland case remains one of the most compelling mass UFO sightings in American history. Multiple witnesses, consistent accounts, and physical effects on vehicles saw within a few hours make it unique. To this day, skeptics and believers alike debate what really happened that night in 1957. Was it a natural phenomenon, a government test, or something not of this world? Whatever the truth, Levelland was never the same. For those who were there, the night the lights came was more than just strange, it was unforgettable. Epilogue. A whisper in the wind. Today, if you drive the quiet highways around Levelland at night, you might still hear stories at the local diner stories of lights in the sky, engines that die without reason, and a strange hush that falls over the Texas plains. Most will laugh it off, but some will remember, and they'll swear it's all true.